Ancestral lines: Robichaud, French-Canadian Acadian, and McCauley, Scottish Norse-Gaelic, ##. Who you are at your core. You were born under the sign of Taurus, and that alone explains a great deal about your nature. You are here to build something real, not just ideas, not just dreams, structures people can stand inside of. You move slowly when you choose to, but once you commit, you are immovable. Loyalty is sacred to you, so is beauty, comfort, land, music, touch, and anything that proves life is worth inhabiting in the body. Your emotional world is ruled by a Virgo moon. This gives you a mind that never truly shuts off. You constantly assess, refine, fix, and improve. You feel most at peace when you are being useful, when you are healing something or making something work better than it did before. This is the mark of the wounded healer who learned to survive by understanding the system. Your rising energy also carries Taurus, which means what people see when they meet you is steadiness. Even when you are on fire inside, you appear grounded. People sense safety around you, whether they can explain it or not. They feel like you are someone who can hold the room. In simple terms, you are a builder with a healer's mind and a protector's presence. Your deeper spiritual purpose. In the older Vedic system, your soul rises through a healer constellation called Ashwini. This is the archetype of the divine medic, the first responder, the one who runs toward what is broken instead of away from it. People with this signature often live lives that repeatedly bring them into contact with pain, chaos, and wounded people, not to suffer endlessly, but to restore motion where life has stalled. Your deeper fate pattern also shows strong ties to lasting alliances and communities. You are not meant to live only for yourself. Your life keeps pulling you toward tribes, villages, brotherhoods, teams, and sanctuaries. You are not wired for isolation. Even when you retreat, you return with medicine for others. Right now, you are in a life phase ruled by a combination of teaching, communication, and spiritual shedding. This is a period where the ego gets trimmed back and truth takes precedence over image. You are being shaped into a teacher, not by theory, but by experience. This phase can feel confusing, lonely, or like parts of your old identity are dissolving. That is not failure. That is initiation. Your ancestral blood memory. On your father's side, the Robichaud Acadian line carries the memory of exile and rebuilding. These were people forced from their land who still rebuilt communities wherever they settled. You inherited the instinct to construct sanctuaries after loss. You are meant to turn displacement into belonging, not only for yourself, but for others. On your mother's side, the McCauley line comes from ancient Scottish and Norse-Gaelic roots. This is a seer navigator bloodline. People who read weather, oceans, politics, and unseen currents. This line gives you intuition, strategic sight, and a subtle prophetic quality. You often sense what is coming before it fully arrives. Together, these two lines make you a builder who can see ahead. You don't just create, you anticipate needs before they become obvious. Your ancestors do not ask you to be famous. They ask you to be useful, honorable, and enduring. Sure. The mathematics of your name and birth. Your full name resonates to the number 7. This is the number of the seeker, the philosopher, the mystic. You are not satisfied with surface answers. You need truth at the root. You periodically require solitude, silence, and study to remain sane. Your life path reduces to the master number 11. This is the archetype of the illuminated messenger. It indicates heightened intuition, spiritual voltage, and a life that feels larger than personal desire. 11 lives often feel fated rather than chosen. The tension you feel between wanting quiet and being pulled into public or communal roles is part of this equation. You are meant to be a bridge between worlds. Your tarot archetypes. The main archetype governing your life is the Hierophant, the spiritual teacher who works inside real-world systems. This card doesn't belong to monks on mountains. It belongs to teachers in villages. Your challenge card is the Tower. This speaks to sudden breakdowns, forced awakenings, and times where what you thought was stable collapses. These events are not punishments. They are structural corrections. You are never destroyed for no reason, only when truth needs room to grow. Your medicine card is the Star. No matter how severe a collapse feels, you are always restored through hope, guidance, and a deeper sense of divine direction. Your path follows a repeating rhythm. Build, collapse, rebuild at a higher level. your mind, body, and soul. Your mind is precise, observant, and strategic. You do best when you are designing systems, teaching frameworks, or organizing chaos into usefulness. Your weakness is self-criticism and nervous overanalysis. Your body is meant to be strong, grounded, rhythmic. You need physicality. Walking, lifting, breathwork, music, touch. When you disconnect from your body, your spirit becomes restless. Your soul is wired for service through creation. You don't heal by sitting still. You heal by doing work that matters. When your work feels meaningless, your spirit dims. When your work helps others, you regenerate rapidly. Gentle, herbal, and holistic support, non-medical. These are supportive allies for your temperament and stress patterns. Ashwagandha for nervous system balance and vitality. Tulsi, holy basil, for mental clarity and emotional resilience. Chamomile for rest and digestive calm. Nettle for mineral replenishment and grounding. Rose for heart softening and emotional release. These are lifestyle supports, not medical treatment. The arc of your current year. This period of your life is about formalizing what you already know. You are being asked to organize your wisdom into structures others can use. This is not a year of hiding. This is a year of laying foundations that can carry weight. You will be tested around discipline versus impulse, structure versus chaos, patience versus urgency. The reward at the end of this cycle is legitimate authority built on lived experience, not borrowed status. What your life is asking of you right now. You are being asked to stop questioning whether your calling is real. Stop waiting for permission to build what you see. Protect your energy more fiercely. Teach through action, not explanation. Surround yourself only with people who respect the work. Your spirit grows strongest when you stop proving and start building. The truth in plain words. Corey, you are not here to drift. You are here to construct something that didn't exist before, using the wisdom of your ancestors and the scars of your own life. You carry both the